Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Pelé. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty... And a chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Rossi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played a terrific effort. And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
We're looking at towering header. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Quarter of an hour played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Steaming on goalwards. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Hullet.
Miami really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far, and the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. This is a promising build-up. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Messi out towards the flank, and he's managed to get free. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pelé with the short one. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ribéry. That's destined for the flank. And this is Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Turan. De Rossi. Opts for safety. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pelé. And the counter is on. Now it's Gullit. Gullit. Oh, this is a terrific run.
There will be 1 minute
Turan
added time.
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 3.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos making good progress. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Gullit. And it's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Threads one in. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's with the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gullit being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Messi. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross. And he's there to clear it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia
Number
Dortmund
23,
have turned to their bench,
Ronaldinho.
and we're going to have a
Number
substitution.
19, Pele. Number 24,
Chooses to go
Ribery.
crossfield.
Number 5,
He's had it taken off him.
Christian Carragher. Coming
And
on
it's
the field,
Zanetti. So
number
what can they
6,
make of this?
Del Piero.
The Rossi
Number
does well to get it
18,
back.
Messi.
The
Number
movement is
14,
slick, the speed is
Cruyff.
slippery.
Number
The defence,
7,
though, able to hold on this time.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pass somewhat off target. Over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through, and he's found a way past. And he shoots! In he goes again. Ah, he's given it away. And another try! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Darwin, nicely spread. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Seedorf powering forward here. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Del Piero! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Zanetti. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's in a good position. And Del Piero! Seedorf. And he's in on goal. Del Piero! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pirlo. The most accurate pass. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Spread to the right.
Added time.
He has found a way through. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Darwin. And it's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's it. Borussia Dortmund can reflect on a job really well done. Superior